baseball fans, and welcome. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. So the Atlanta Braves have a chance to get out of town with a series sweep, and that's big against a division rival.
Yeah, they want to walk out of here feeling really good about what they've done. And sweeps are good, but divisional sweeps are outstanding, especially on the road. They're going to get a tough game from the other side, though, and no one's okay with getting swept in their own building, so they'll be ready as well.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Luis Severino. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that gets down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something.
Alonso over to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Austin Riley. The 1-1. Foul ball there.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And a 1-2. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Matt Olson next to bat for the Braves. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Severino kicks, deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Matt Olson. Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Our starter in this one, Bryce Elder. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 2 outs. And there's a ball. The pitch. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Arcia in position. Nabs it. And that is that. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. And welcome back. Top of the second. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Just missed. That one missed.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That's long gone. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 1-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Toss to Alonso. 1 out in the second.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Wouldn't chase that time. Severino swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's not coming back. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. New pitches in this at bat was very patient, and it paid off.
1 out, base is empty. Here's Orlando Arcia. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kellner. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And he's safe at first.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Here's Acuna now. 2-1 now. Severino. And that one hit to first. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1-1 now. And another ball. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one misses. Ball 3. Austin Riley on deck for Atlanta. And a pitch. That one in there across the letters.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. On a line, brings it in, and that's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just go up there while they're hot.
2-2 on the way. That one is absolutely belted. Acuna moving back. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
J.D. Martinez stands in, and a pitch. In the air, right field. Acuna after it. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jeff McNeil stands in. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Out to short, Arcia. Tosses across to first. He's out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some runs while you're at it.
And now Bader up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And the righty deals. Foul ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics. Game is playing.
Tosses to first, and that will end the inning, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Third inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. On to the third inning. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Kicks and deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Just misses, and the count's even at 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves.
That's a ball.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
In the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
So digging in, Michael Harris. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Harris checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Olsen on third. Ozuna over at first, so 1 away. This is inside. 3-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths. Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So the bases are loaded here, 1 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. And the right-hander deals. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third, in to score. And it's 3-1.
Big RBI for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Jared Kelenic. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Towards right center. Marte going after it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 4-1.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if you can get this next out.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Ball to strike. In the air, right field. And that will fall around third. He'll score. It's 5-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time there.
So 2 down. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball, Alonso. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets 1. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Here's a 1-1. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Tomas Nido.
Tomas Nido at the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
The Braves leading by 4 here in the last half of the third. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. The pitch.
That's a ball.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. And that's outside. 3-1 now. Man at second. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
2 on with 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Starling Marte. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That's a little bit low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets 1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Till.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Austin Riley digs in now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcell.
And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. 2 down, nobody on. And strike 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Braves go down quietly. They're up 5-1. Back here in Queens, bottom 4, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now move to first.
It didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Next pitch in for a strike, going to count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The Braves leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Bounced out to short. Arcia fires across the diamond, and Martinez is out. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets 1. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Travis d'Arnaud. The 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the fifth. Just a slow ground ball this time. Baden to second, over to Alonso, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Jared Kellner, the next to hit. Right side, hard hit. McNeil gets it to first, and that is that. Braves strand one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Right side. And that squirts through. And the leadoff man aboard. And now Harrison Bader. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The 1-1. This one popped up, gets under it, hauls it in for the out, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Elder checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
A swing and a soft liner. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. To third. He's in there. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Siggy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
One away, runners at first and third. And the batter now, Tomas Nido. The Mets down by 4, last half of inning number 5. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That just misses, and it's 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jesse Chavez up and loosening in the pen. Lee also getting ready. And the 2-2. On a line out towards center. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to first. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-2. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at Citi Field, top of the 6th inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And here it comes. That misses, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. And another ball. At the belt and fires. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Bounce to third, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And another ball. On the ground. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. 2 down, nobody on.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Throw sails over his head at first. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. It's 2-2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from second scores as they add on, and they lead by 4.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Now a 6-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jesse Chavez.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here's Starling Marte.
For the Mets, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
And a 1-1. And another ball.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Kicks and fires. There's a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one hit to right. Acuna after it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Here's a 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Matzik getting cranked up as well. Righty delivers.
Ball, that's in.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Albies over to first in time. Lindor retired.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Here's a 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. The Braves leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Butto.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Here's the catcher to hit, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ball to strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Jorge Lopez getting loose out there. Diekman also throwing. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And it's fouled away. On the ground to first. Alonso takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Pierce Johnson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's J.D. Martinez. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Falling behind 2-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Here's a 2-1. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like.
And a ground ball to first. Olsen steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Left-hand batter waits. Just off the outside edge. 2-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
2-2.
One down, base is empty. That's to third. Riley. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
the center fielder, number 44, Harrison.
So up next for New York, Harrison Bader. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back here in Queens, at the plate, Jared Kellner.
Number 24, Jared Kellner.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. First. Good job to fight that one off. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Allback.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The Braves trying to break this one open, and we're at the top of the 8th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. A 3-run dinger. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 9-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Pitching change here. Adam Ottavino.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's going to be Austin Riley. The Braves up big in this one here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Just missed. Ground ball, Alonso. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. First out in the top of the 8th.
Matt Olson.
Here is Matt Olson. One down, base is empty. Not even close there. And the count's full. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Jorge Lopez up and throwing. Diekman, the lefty, warming up as well. Back to work. 3-2 now. Stays alive. One out, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the righty deals. Into center and a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Marte makes the grab. 2 down. Man at first. Travis d'Arnaud. Next up for the Braves. Right-handed reliever. Good eye in that spot. Just missed. Michael Harris up next. Olsen off of first with 2 away. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 9-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Upstairs. The pitch. That one misses. And now 3-1.
1 strike.
That clips a corner.
Okay.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kelnick makes the grab for the second out.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he deals just outside, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next one in the dirt. And he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Starling Marte up to hit. A 1-1. That to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and
Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Francisco Lindor. 2 on, 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped in the air, left side. Riley settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 7. It's 9-2. We go to the 9th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
Kicks and deals.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte going after it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Orlando.
And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there safely.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. Man at second. And another ball.
2-1.
2-1. Wouldn't
Three
chase
balls,
that
one
time.
strike.
One out and a runner at second. Baden gets it to first, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And the right-hander deals the other way. And foul ball. One and 2 now on Acuna. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And another ball. Arcia on at second with 2 down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And down on strikes. That ends the frame. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Braves 9 and the Mets 2. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And that's down and away. Wouldn't chase that time. And now the lefty. He swings and fouls one off. And here it comes. Bounce to the right side. Throw on to Olsen, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D.
He's 2 outs away. And now J.D. Martinez. And a foul ball. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Next offering is outside. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The center fielder, number 44.
Now a chance for Harrison Bader. The pitch.
That's a ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
This one ends the final 9-2. And the road team picks up the win.